It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Tampa Bay Rays. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Chris Archer is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Now at the plate, Ozzie Albies. He will lead this one off today. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
The next to bat for Atlanta, number 13, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. High pop-up. Crone waits on it. 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman number 5.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Braves. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Julio Teheran gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit, and 1 batter in. The Braves will have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Standing in now, Denard Span, and that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Carlos Gomez. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Stepping in now, C.J. Crone. The ball and 2 strikes. the first. Freeman's got it. The second for one. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6 spot. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. And a great chance here for the Rays to add on in just the first inning. Outside, 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Softly hit to the left side, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Flowers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via strikeout.
Coming forward now is the Braves designated hitter, number 20. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Let's go, Tampa.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Gomez. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding in, Joey Wendell. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. The 1-1 home. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Tehran's ready. 1-1 pitch on its way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Career numbers against Julio Tehran. He's 4 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hits this one hard the other way. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8, designated hitter, Brad Miller.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Brad Miller. Will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. Flowers might try to make a play on it, and that's going to land foul. Another full count pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Rays go in order 1, 2, 3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Flaherty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Gomez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ender Inciarte, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. And strike 3 called, as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Up next for the Rays, Adeiny Echeverria, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 00, Alex.
Riding in once again, Malik Smith. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 2.
So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And standing fourth is the left-handed hitting Denard Span. The 1-1. Coming on Markakis. Can he get there? He can't. It's a 2-out hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Gomez waits. Here's the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2. Span runs. There's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run home run there by Carlos Gomez, as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he had success earlier in the day, driving in their only run. And that success continues when he takes this pitch to his liking and makes sure some lucky kid gets a souvenir. He's been huge for them in this one.
Into the box, C.J. Cron. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The 1-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We're through 3 in St. Pete. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Ready for another chance? Number 13. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Freeman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And the Bravos are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Into the box now, Nick Markakis. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Tyler Flowers. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Stepping in now, number 20, pulled toward right center field. Smith in pursuit, and that ends the inning. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Braves 1. Stepping into the box, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two balls and 2 strikes to Duffy.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. 2-1.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Duffy leads off second with nobody out. He pulls this one into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Slow roller back to the mound. A tag from Flowers. He's out at the plate. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Sort of a daring move there going for the plate, but it didn't pay off. It was hit softly, but it gets scooped up quickly and fired home on target. Ideally, you want to go home like that on a ball that's hit beyond the pitcher's mound.
Into the box, Brad Miller. And he misses 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1 home. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
This is hit softly to third. And plenty of time over there at third to get a glove up, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, Adeiny Echeverria. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Center fielder number 00, Alex.
Malik Smith the next to hit. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays leave them loaded as the lead remains 3-1. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning.
Go home, Braves. Go back to Atlanta.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan Flaherty.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Flaherty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Oh, he'll swing at anything. Throw it anywhere.
The 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Swanson on at first, nobody out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And that one stayed up a little high. Two, here it is. Swing and a little tapper. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Reined in. Echeverria for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. So 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the two-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Lifted the other way down the left field line. On the move is Span. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Braves strand one. They still trail it here 3-1. Ready for another shot now. Denard Span as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
A good fastball that backed him off the plate, and then some slow stuff down and away. That's one of the classic ways to mess up a hitter's timing. Up and in, down and away, textbook.
Hit on the ground out to short. Swanson picks it up, and a good throw gets him one gone.
The batter, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Gomez. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tehran's ready. The 2-2 pitch. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Albies scoops it up, and there are 2 away now.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits to this point. To 2-2 now.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready once again, number 13. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch-outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Nick Markakis. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Digging in once again, Tyler Flowers. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Hit out towards second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the runner from second is in to score.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Stepping in now, number 20. The count now at 2-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Rays are in front 3-2. Coming to the plate now, Matt Duffy. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-1. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Atlanta, number 63.
Joey Wendell will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Duffy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Down the first baseline. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. The 2-2. Count remains 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Into the box, Brad Miller. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So striding forward now, Adeiny Echeverria. It was a walk in his last trip. The 3-2 pitch. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as they push the margin here to 5-2 now.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The left fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
Stepping in, Denard Span. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing it that way.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Heading out towards shallow right. Markakis has a read on it. 2 down. Carlos Gomez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. So 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson brings it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rays 6 and the Braves 2. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Dansby Swanson was down for the first out in the 7th inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Ryan Flaherty. Full count still. 1 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 3-2 one more time. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Stepping in now, Ender Inciarte. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Swing and a liner. He'll try it again, 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Smith is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Atlanta. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. The 1-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Third baseman, number 5.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Tapper up the line. Flaherty gonna have to hurry. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, second baseman.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounded back up the middle. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out in the inning into an infield single.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 6-2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rays, number 49.
Leading off the inning, number 13, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. The 2-1. Towards second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Braves strand 1. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot down the line in right, and the lead is now 7-2.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Into the box now, Adeiny Echeverria. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Here comes the payoff pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Malik Smith. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. A full count to the Rays center fielder. On deck, there you see Denard Span. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another full count offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line. He's got to hurry. He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
In now, Denard Span. There goes Smith. Sharp ground ball to third. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to 1st and 2nd here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gomez. This is on the ground over to first. There's one on to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
First baseman number 44, C.J.
Ready for another chance, C.J. Cron. And they're runners at the corners now. The 1-1 home. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rays tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. It's 7-2. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Number 20, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Bouncer to the left side. Duffy right there. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Dansby Swanson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Drilled on the ground to short. Hechavarria has it on to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
Now batting, third baseman, Ryan.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ryan Flaherty, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch, and this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. Line hard toward right center, but he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. Tampa Bay jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chris Archer takes home the win. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.